Listen, before anything changes in your life, you have to agree with it first. Not the world, not your friends, not your past. You. And that's what we're talking about today. What I'm calling the law of agreement. Because a lot of us don't realize we've already agreed to some things, and those quiet agreements are running our life. We agreed to not feeling good enough about ourselves, that life is always hard. We agreed to statements like, I always lose. People like me don't win. And once you agree to something, your mind goes out its way to prove it right. Not because it's true, but because you signed the contract in your head. There's this powerful book, The Four Agreements. He talks about agreements like they're invisible contracts. And the first time I read that, it hit me. I've been agreeing with stuff I never chose. Agreements like I'm supposed to struggle, I'm stuck where I am, I don't deserve peace, I'll never be disciplined. Nobody forced those onto me. They slid in slowly. Pause. Through childhood, trauma, school, people talking down on me, situations that broke me, and without knowing it, I agreed. Let me break this down plain. When you agree with something on the inside, your brain goes to work to make it match on the outside. That's why people can say, I'm always broke. And somehow, life keeps them in situations that repeat that story. Not because they're cursed, but because the agreement is controlling the pattern. So if bad agreements can trap you, new agreements can free you. Before you dominate January, before you become disciplined, before success feels real, you have to verbally, mentally, and spiritually agree. I agree to win. I agree to become disciplined. I agree to treat myself better. I agree to build my life, not destroy it. You have to agree with this. This is who I'm becoming, and I accept that. Agreement without action becomes fantasy. Agreement plus action, that's alignment. I agree to take my health seriously. Then you move different. Maybe not perfect, but more intentional. I agree to build my future. Then you read more. You plan more. You stop wasting days. Agreement is the instruction. Action is the proof. This month, I want you to choose on purpose. I agree with peace. I agree with growth. I agree with patience. I agree with discipline. And when those old voices pop up, the ones that say, you always quit, you always fail, you say calmly, I don't agree with that anymore. That's powerful because now you're reclaiming your mind. Wherever you are, say this. I agree to become the best version of me. I agree to move with intention. I agree to win quietly. My actions are lining up with my words. Before anything shifts in your life, it doesn't start with motivation. It doesn't start with money. It doesn't start with approval. It starts with what did you agree to? Because if you can change the agreement, you can change the direction. And that is the law of agreement.